Be your best, be your best. You can do it, be your best. Bio means beauty in Japanese. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, BeauBestBeauty. If you're new here, hello! And if you're coming back, thank you! So on BeauBestBeauty, I mainly talk about Japanese skincare, but sometimes some K-beauty. So if you're into that, definitely subscribe, like, do the whole thing. Before we get into today's video, I just want to mention that I am going to try and go on an adventure, try a new service that I want to do, and that service, the idea is that I will be a beauty shopper slash translator guide kind of thing. So the idea is that you come to Japan and you want to buy Japanese products, but maybe you don't know where to get them from. You know, you want to learn more about like what is popular in Japan, or you want to learn more about things other than you know. If you want to know about that whole new world, you want to go shopping together, you want to save your precious time shopping in Japan because you don't want to be in the donkey with the loud music blaring at you, scanning the back of a product and the ingredients might not even be correctly translated. You want to make the best use of your time, then contact me. My email is beyobestbeauty@gmail.com. I will leave it in the description box below, and you know, we can talk about stuff like that. But yeah, that's it. So let's get to today's video. So today is, by the way, if I'm looking over here, it's because here is, well, here's my script, and also here is where I will have, ooh, fiddly faddly, I completely forgot to record. So yeah, we're gonna go through the new JBeauty that's coming on the scene. This time, not a lot of makeup realistically that I'm talking about. There's a lot of makeup coming out, there's just not a lot that I'm talking about. I only have, I think, like one makeup thing, the rest is like skincare, but I've talked enough. Let's get into it. Okay, so first up is this, the Canmake sunscreen gel. So as some of you may or may not know, Canmake currently has 4 sunscreen gels. Hold on, let me show you right here. Yeah, so this is it's called the Mermaid Skin Gel UV, and if you notice, all of them have SPF 50+, PA4+, and it says that you can take them off using Senganryo. It would be essentially the second step in a cleanser, because you have the cleansing, which takes off the makeup, and then you have Senganryo, which takes off, it's like the water-based cleanser, essentially. I think that's what it is, the water-based cleanser. So the Senganryo, or it can be washed off with soap. It says that that's when you do it on its own. You can use them for all seasons. So if you notice here, we have, so we have here the no color, which is Tolmei, number 1. We have number 2, which is the Howaito, or it is, I believe, a tone-up one. Yeah, 白肌を演出する白色タイプ。白色、白色、白色、白色。どっち? Anyway, so you got the white one, and then you have number 3, which is the Shika Mint, and I believe, and no, I know that Tina Tanaka Harris has reviewed, I believe, all 3 of them in one video. I'll put it up on the screen here, and it was, so I don't know about that. But then they came out with the yellow one. This is the Sunny Yellow, I believe. I want to say this came out last year, and this says it has a vitamin C derivative. But yeah, so essentially the idea, they're all just, you know, color correcting sunscreens. And so what they're coming out with this time is the purple one, which for me personally, I could be wrong, but this packaging looks mad pink to me. Like, honestly, if you see the purple, please let me know in the comment section, but I'm telling you right now, all I see is pink. But this is the purple one, and if you look here on the Canmake site, yeah, it does very much look purple, and it says that it's a limited color. So what that means is that they'll come out with it, and then probably, my guess is that they're gonna come out with it. They're like, oh no, it's limited. No, you can only get it for a limited time, and then once it's gone, you're never gonna see it again. And then come a couple of months later, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, buddy. We're gonna make this one a staple in our menu selection. You can buy it anytime. You just bought 10 packs when you thought we were running out because of marketing, is my guess. That's 100% my guess. I could be wrong, but this sunscreen, just like the other sunscreens, it is SPF 50+, PA4+, and yeah, so on Fashion Press, it says that you can use this as your, all right, so on Fashion Press, it says that you put this on your face after you've washed your face, and then you've done your skincare, moisture base, and UV ray cut makeup base, like all in one product. This one product supposed to fulfill all your dreams, hopes, and desires before you even put on your own makeup. That's what supposedly, allegedly, that they are saying over here. So like, how to heart you want to take that is up to you. Me and my dry skin, we will continue to slather on products after I wash my face and before I put on my sunscreen, because I can't even hearing about my skin. Do you hear that? That's my skin. screaming in pain. So this product will be 770 yen, and it is listed as a gente shoku. Again, we went over that earlier. So next we have this super cute cat makeup palette. So this already came out January 23rd, and this is a cute makeup palette that has parts that you can use for eyeshadow, eyebrow highlighter, lips, and blush. So it comes with 6 lots, and they're all like different cat related designs. So all your little, cat people out there, I know y'all are gonna be going crazy up with this, I'm sure. So it's a really cute palette for people who like cats, and the only cat is that it seems that they are not just selling like this palette. Like, you need to buy the makeup palette book. It's part of a book. If you notice here, it says the Ogata Bon. I'm not exactly sure how to read that, but essentially it's like big sized book. But then this person on Amazon gave it a 1-star review because they're like, oh, like the product itself is not bad, but the delivery was awful. So apparently like the book, they just like bent it in half. And actually, can we see here? If you notice, there's like a crease here in the cardboard. So it seems like, bro, these Amazon delivery people, some of them are just not giving any letters of the alphabet, and they bent her book. So there's that. But yeah, so if you're interested in getting the book, maybe don't buy it on Amazon. I believe that you'll probably be able to get this in bookstores in Japan. So if you're in Japan, definitely make sure to buy that up if you're interested. We have 2 news items from Sana Nameraka Honpo. The first up is Sana Nameraka Honpo is coming out with some new products for their Bihaku line, or their skin brightening line. Notice, I want you to please note that I am calling it the skin brightening line, but on the Sana products they do list white, like it's just like white. So, and then I believe that on some products they're just like skin whitening. So they're not really, there's not a lot of nuance with that area. But yeah, just keep that in mind, that I'm going to call them skin brightening. So I know that Sana Nameraka Honpo already has a skin brightening line. So I'm like, what is the difference in their current skin brightening line to their others, like to this other line? And I was looking at the products. They currently have this called the Micro Junhaku Misto Keshosui. So it's a toner, but it's a one of those like spray types. And then they have another one, Yakuyo Bihaku Misto Keshosui. So again, it's another misto, but this one looks like it's like that bottle that, like those like whoosh spray, versus this one looks like it's more like this kind of thingy, where it's like this kind of action, versus like it's the spray thing. Until now they only had one BeauTea, which we'll get to that in a second. But the difference that I found is that for the new line, so they have a serum for this same line, for the Bihaku line. And then the current serum, it says that you can use it as a 3-in-1 product. So like a toner, serum, and emulsion, leading to skincare finished in less time. In Japanese, you would just say jitan. So like time short, it's very time effective. But in addition to that, it says, in addition to the above, it also says that this product has vitamin C and vitamin E derivatives in the product, which will help you to achieve clearer skin. This new serum that they're coming out, if you notice, they all have yellow caps. The color is kind of like it's very colorful. But Fashion Press, which is the site that is uploading this press release, says that this can be used as a Dounyu BeauTea. So Dounyu means to introduce, BeauTea is serum, so it's an introductory serum, or first serum, first lotion. So essentially the idea is that when you finish washing your face, this is the first thing that you put on after your face before your other skincare. It also says that you can put it on after your emulsion. It's talking about this one with the yellow cap. So if you use that as the first product in your skincare routine after washing your face, it could help raise the chance of preventing skincare trouble, is what it's saying. So long story long, I'm not exactly sure 100% what the difference is between this one and the current brightening serum, other than the cap is yellow and you can use this one as the first serum. Like, I'm not really getting it, but I guess whatever, capitalism, that's what we're going with. Buy more stuff. Yeah, so what I had mentioned earlier is that the Bihaku line, if you notice, they only had the 2 like spray type keshosui or toners, but now they're actually going to have ones with tops. This is the keshosui. Oh, but it's a keshosui, and it's coming out with a new eki, which they didn't have for the Bihaku line, and they also didn't have a keshosui of this type for the Bihaku line before. Anyway, very confusing news coming out from Sana, but this was gonna come out February 20th all over the country, and they will start doing Senko Hatsubai, or that means that they will sell it first from February 7th in Atocosme Tokyo. So if you want to get it before anybody else, you can go to Atocosme Tokyo on February 7th. the other news was also Sana news, and this is that they are coming out with a keshosui or a toner for sensitive skin. Because it's focused on sensitive skin, it does not have alcohol and it does not have glycerin. So if some of you are thinking, oh, glycerin, isn't that like a great humectant? Yes, in fact, it is a humectant, but there's a bit of hubbub in like Japanese circles with regards to glycerin and pimples that it could cause potentially acne to worsen. That's a deep dive for another day. Yeah, but just know that this product does not have glycerin. While it doesn't have the above two ingredients, it does have hitogata ceramido, which, or person-shaped ceramides. The translation is always weird on that, but yeah, it's just ceramides that I believe are in the same shape, if not extremely similar to the shapes of the ceramides that we have. I think they're supposed to be like very similar to the ceramides that we have in our face, so then it's easier, I guess, for our face to just be like, okay, thank you. And it also has glycerin zicarium, which is potassium glyceroside, and that is a good ingredient to help with koensho, or anti-inflammatory. But here on the website, it is listed as a hoshitsu ingredient. Glycerin zicarium is number 5, and this is listed, yeah, as a hoshitsu seibun, or a moisturizing ingredient. These will be free of colorings, fragrance, and mineral oil, and these will go on sale from February 6th. So yeah, that's pretty soon. So we have the last 2 bits of news for today is more sunscreen news. Sorry y'all, I know it's a lot of sunscreen news, but I'm pretty sure the companies, what they're doing is that they're preparing for the summer months and, you know, getting as much exposure as possible, as early as possible to people. Let them know like, hey, we're gonna have this coming out for the summer because the summer's gonna be hot. UV rays are gonna be out there. Are you gonna be out there? Of course you're gonna be out there, and so are the rays. So if you want to avoid the rays, you know, kind of thing, is I'm pretty sure what's going on. So first up, 2 things. So Anessa is going to renew some items from their skincare line. They'll have 2 products that have the self-repairing technology, like legit, it's called auto repair gijitsu. The idea is that through like talking and facial expressions through, yeah, in your sunscreen throughout the day, which I mean, if you think about it, if you're going like this, right, like this is like the skin is like moving in and out, and it's kind of like doing all kind of like little fancy thingies that it does when your face mixes like expressions and things, then yeah, so you get like these little gaps in your sunscreen. And then Anessa came out with an ingredient or ingredient complex, I'm not really sure yet, I don't believe it was disclosed in the article, that will help to repair these micro tears in your sunscreen film. They looked at this through a Canmake, which is a microscope. This is the auto repair system in action. So here it says Shuzenmai, which is like before it gets fixed. This is the little micro tear in the hiyake dome, the sunscreen film. But if you notice down here, it says that the size is like 0.1 millimeter to 0.2 millimeter. So again, it's not a very big like thing that's going on over here. But then the shufukugo is here, and this is what it's supposed to look at like under the microscope. So it just repaired itself. It was just like, hey, we got you. Are you under attack from the rays? We got you. That is the technology that they're putting into the sunscreen. So supposedly, allegedly, I don't think that this will be like auto repairing like the giant smudge that was made on your face because you took a towel and you wiped the sweat off your brow. Like, I don't think that's what it's gonna be like, supposedly, allegedly, but I guess we're just gonna watch, So it's an interesting sounding technology nonetheless. So in addition to the above, they are also going to release 2 skincare products that are for sensitive skin. So one will be for sensitive skin people, including babies, but it says specifically excluding shinseiji. Shinseiji is infants, so don't be putting this sunscreen on your infants, okay? Babies that are not infants, then it says that you can use this, and it says that it has the Smooth Protect Technology Air, which is a silk-like smooth texture that will help to reduce the hadafutan, or the burden of the skin. So if you're like, what is the burden of the skin? So I feel like this is a very Japanese concept. I could be wrong. I'm not aware of this concept necessarily being a thing in the States. I don't know of it being a thing in other countries like Korea or like other parts of Eastern Asia, but I'm just ignorant of those like nations sunscreen thingies and like skincare stuff. So if you know, let us know down in the comments. But yeah, like, so hadafutan is just essentially like things that burden the skin and can help weaken the barrier, things like that, and just are not great for the skin. And so long story is past medium rare, we're well done, is that essentially chemical skin sunscreens in Japan, especially chemical sunscreens, can be seen or are seen as having a greater burden on the skin than physical sunscreens. Again, that's a deep dive for another day. And then they're also coming out with a Shiseido brand first, and this is the Anessa Mineral UV Mild Gel. This will not have any chemical UV filter, that it's going to have completely non-chemical UV filters. So hopes are high for this one. So yeah, they're also going to be coming out with a spray type that has improved on its ability to the moisture holding durability. So like the ability for, you know, it to help moisture stay on your skin, I believe. And then this is called the Anessa UV Skin Spray NA. And last for sunscreens, we have the Anessa Brightening UV Gel. It has a skin brightening ingredient, and if we look down here, this one about the skin brightening one, skin brightening ingredient. So the skin brightening ingredient says bihaku to wa. So like bihaku is, again, skin whitening, skin brightening. And then it says melanin no seisei o osae. So it prevents or it suppresses the melanin production, and then it helps to prevent freckles and spots and stains on the skin. That's what it means by bihaku function. So the sunscreen that has that bihaku function, guess what? It has new packaging. That's what's great news. Legit, that's it. So next, the last big news that we have for today is that Anessa wasn't happy only taking your money that's concerned with daytime stuff. They also want your money for nighttime stuff. So they have come out with this new serum, this new night serum called the Anessa Skincare Serum. So the price for this is not revealed, so we'll find out February 1st. Maybe some circles and some people will start talking about it, mention the price, but right now it is not listed on the official site. For your face, for your body, for your neck, for your arms. So it's supposed to be in a toner, an emulsion, and a serum. It's supposed to be an all-in-one product. It has niacinamide, which is approved as a Shiwa Kaizen. Shiwa is wrinkle, Kaizen is improvement, so a wrinkle improvement ingredient in Japan, and they are boasting an herbal green and lavender smell. So I'm pretty sure that this is going to have fragrance in some form or capacity. So the idea behind this product is that Anessa is no longer just the brand that is going to cut UV damage for you during the day, but it is also going to take care of the skin that has accumulated skincare damage during the day at nighttime, so that they can give you 24-hour UV care. Very interesting, I think, is this new idea, this new concept that they're coming out with. I'm definitely excited to see what other kind of ingredients this has other than niacinamide, but to be honest, like 100%, we feel be real, because I'm spilling the tea here, is I don't have really high hopes for this product. I don't think it's gonna have anything like super revolutionary. I think it's just Anessa's coming out with a new product. I guess if you're an Anessa stan, then you'll probably buy it. What are you gonna do? Anyway, so that's it for today's Japanese beauty. Are there any products that you're like interested in, that you're like, ooh, I really want to check that out or something? I know for me personally, I do want to kind of try, I want to try the Canmake, but I've tried purple sunscreens before. It was an Anessa sunscreen actually, and it did not work out for me at all. You can check out that video somewhere over here or over here, I don't know, depends on where I decide to edit it. Hopefully we'll see each other soon online on the digital web. I will see your text, you will see my face, and as always, I hope you have a great day, and remember, God bless and be your best.